It's time for another review of useful modelling products, and for this video we've got Masterclub high quality model accessories. So Masterclub's made in Russia, they do tracks but they also do resin accessories, and these selection of rivets, bolts and so on are just a small glimpse of the range they do. They do a massive range of resin accessories including all sorts of spherical, non-spherical, bolts, heads, nuts, washers and so on. So what we'll do is we'll just run through some of these examples just so you can see them, and there's so many we won't call out the references but you'll see them on camera. Let's just go through so you get a sense of how these could be useful to you in your modelling. Let's take a look at this one. This is a hexagonal nut. There's 180 of these for any scales and they're resin, they're really well cast, they're tiny, so we're going to zoom in for some macro shots of each of these references. Really well made, tiny and very useful if you're interested in those. Another one, again just to give you an example, hexagonal nut again. The previous ones were 0.5mm, these are 0.9. Take a look and see what you think. Often these come in so many different variants, small, large, medium. You can take your pick. Just check out the Mr. X Agent's website. This is a bolt. 0.7, you get 160 of them. You tend to get between 120 and 160 of these. If they're bigger, you get about 100. There's the reference, and there's the detail. Okay, next up, another one. You can see the number. These are a bolt head on a washer. So you get ones with washers. There we go. Another hexagonal bolt. Okay, so you've got some flat spherical ones, 160. These are so useful for scratch builders and so on. I mean, some of them are absolutely tiny. You know they're going to be well cast because this is the company that makes those resin inserts. We've reviewed Masterclub tracks before, and the quality of the moulding on their resin track pins is fantastic. You know you're dealing with a company that can cast resin properly. There's a spherical rivet, another spherical rivet, again this is 0.6, tiny. And lastly, a bolt head on a washer, 0.9mm. What we'll do to use these is we'll knot together a little simple build using this Verlinded water fuel tank. We'll build a plinth and put some detail underneath here on the mountings using these rivets just so you can see. We might also add some rivets to one of our test pieces, just a piece of scrap plastic card, and you'll get a sense. We'll just pick some at random. So you'll see them on this build and also just stuck on some plastic in these shots coming up. You get a sense of what it looks like. The best way to remove them is just using a very sharp razor blade, something like that. And you can attach them using plastic cement, super glue, varnish, whatever you feel will work on your subject. Anyway, an excellent idea, beautifully cast, hundreds of different choices of different types of rivet, everything you could imagine, and available now from Mr. X Agents. Thanks once again to them for sending us these samples, and thanks to you for watching. Bye.
Subscribe for our latest videos.